Well, gentlemen, it is now down to the two of you guys to battle it out for the title of Forge and Fire champion, and so congratulations. In this final round, we're gonna be sending you guys back home to build an iconic weapon from history, and that weapon is the Dahomey Machete.
This lethal machete was once wielded by the legendary all-female army in Western Africa known as the Dahomey Amazons. The long, slightly curved blade flared out to a wide tip, giving the female warriors the ability to deliver fatal blows that cut cleanly through bone and flesh in a single blow. These skilled women warriors were an elite fighting force and extremely intimidating, often carrying trophies of their fallen enemies. The machetes were a powerful weapon designed to cleave through anything that got in their way. Today, the Dahomey Machete can be seen wielded in the 2020 HBO series, Lovecraft Country.
You guys will have 4 days to work on your blades. I want you to both bring us back a blade worth at least $10,000. We'll see you guys in 4 days.
All right, good luck, man.
My name's Alex Morse. I'm 48 years old, from Warwick, Rhode Island. What I like most about bladesmithing is it's challenging, and I believe that if we don't challenge ourselves, we don't grow.
I'm super excited to get after this thing.
And in goes the steel.
The biggest challenge will be drawing out the end of the blade.
This is new for me. I'm probably gonna take me a while to figure out how I'm gonna move the steel to get it to where I want it to go.
I'm liking it. It's getting there.
I want to make Damascus billet for the 2 disc-shaped guards.
And hopefully heat treat my blade, stick some weld on there, and I'm gonna get in the forge after I quench.
This is crucial. This is big right here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
I think my blade's coming out pretty well.
Right now, I'm cleaning up my Damascus.
If none of the knives break out there, they're gonna start looking at those things.
The Damascus will help my blade stand out against Adam's.
Oh, it's broken half. Last forge welds I did last night must not have taken, so I'm gonna scrap it and just use regular mono steel.
Now I'm like starting over completely on my guards and pommel, so I wasted a lot of time doing that Damascus and turned out for nothing. This is a hard challenge, man. This is taxing.
My name's Adam Coonrod, and I'm a firefighter paramedic in the city of Troy, New York. My wife and my kids are very supportive and like that I do knife making. My 2 children, they're both makers as well, and I couldn't be any prouder of both of them.
I have never made anything this big before. If I win, I'm going to Disneyland. I think right now my biggest obstacle is the size of the piece. This piece of metal is so thick and so large, it's taken forever to heat up, just not moving. I'm growing impatient. I think there's enough steel here to actually cut off a piece. It's starting to move, but very nervous about how thin this blade actually is starting to become. I don't want it to break or shatter. I put some pressure on it with the angle grinder, ended up doing too much pressure, and it broke. My heart sinks. Now I have to restart. There's no way I can send this in to be tested. Day 4, final day, make it or break it. So yesterday, I definitely made the comeback. It's time to assemble. I start working on my actual physical handle. I just don't want to use a piece of wood. I want to dress it up a little bit. So I twist 3 different strands of wire, so it's going to have an alternating pattern. The handle is looking great. It's better than I imagined. My kids came downstairs to check on me.
How's the machete coming
Oh, that's really cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
I could tell they're proud of me, sticking it through and being able to produce a tangible item. It's a proud dad moment.
It will kill.
It will kill.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. I will take your machete and deliver some lethal blows on this ballistics dummy. Alex, you're first. You ready for this?
Yes, sir. I'm most concerned about everything with this test. I'm not sure it's sharp enough. I'm not sure it's strong enough. I don't know what it's going to do to my blade. I have no idea.
All right, Alex, the bounce you have your blade is nice. For every cut, I can really control and feel like I'm chopping in there. The edge, no issues at all. It is still very sharp. More importantly, sir, your machete, it will kill.
Thanks.
All right, Adam, it's time to have fun with your blade. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. I hope my blade doesn't break. I had a lot of setbacks making this blade. You know, I had to start over. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I'm saying a little prayer. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break.
All right, Adam, let's talk about your weapon here. This is a very forward-heavy blade, but that forward weight really cuts deep into this ballistics dummy. Overall, sir, it will kill.
That's worth it right there. I can go home now.
All right, gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for the strength test, the shield chop. What I want to see on top of how durable your blades are is their effectiveness against that shield, all right? So, Alex, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, so, Alex, obviously there's a bit of an issue. What happened here is you can see the grain size. It looks like 40 grit sandpaper, which is really, really large grain. And then right here, see that black?
Yeah.
That was a crack.
Okay.
So that crack existed probably during the heat treat. Once I hit just face onto the shield, it just cut loose.
Alex, we hate to see that. Your blade had a catastrophic failure, but you are not out of the fight just yet. Your blade broke on the fourth strike, so that means, Adam, in order to become Forged Fire champion, your Dahomey machete must survive 4 strikes. You ready?
Yes. Everything is riding on these 4 strikes. I need my machete to hold together. I've got to make it through this.
Well, Adam, you survived your 4 strikes. That means you are the Forged and Fire champion, so congratulations. Alex, unfortunately, you didn't win this round. You crushed it in round 1 and round 2, but your time in the Forge has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the Forge floor.
Thanks. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm definitely proud of the machete that I made. Making something this big was quite a challenge. It's a learning process, so I'm definitely glad I had this opportunity. I'm glad I got to know all these other smiths. This was fun. It was a blast.
Well, Adam, your blade survived the 4 strikes. It's a beautiful beast, and it just won you $10,000 and the title of Forged and Fire champion. So congratulations, man. Well done. Is it everything you thought it would be?
And more. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Wow, what an experience. It's kind of surreal, but it's a great feeling. It's awesome. My family supported me, so kids, we're going to Disney.